Okay, what is up, everyone? I'm having to be a little quiet. Usually I record my videos during Asia session, but gold has just reached the area that we mentioned last stream. As we can see from here, this was our 15-minute liquidity zone. And if you haven't joined us before on a stream or watched any of the videos, our liquidity zones usually look like this. You have an area that comes up and then takes off. And this is the liquidity zone that it leaves behind, because usually in the market, you have an area like this. It'll come up, take off, and then somehow trickle down, take that out, push up, give us a little bit of a flag, and then take off, giving you this fuller version of a flag, which now cancels this as a liquidity zone, so you can no longer use this low as an area price might want to come back to. Okay, so here's the liquidity zone that I had marked, and this is one as well. And if you look, we're on the 5-minute time frame, but I'm going to go ahead and extend this trend line out. Okay, price came there. We're going to match it. Really, I could come to this right here. I try not to cut through price too much, but sometimes you need to read between the lines. And this is one of those areas that you could read between the lines on. So, and here's why. Price never closed above this. It immediately pushed up, and then it pushed back in, and then you got your touch. So you can read between the lines on that one. So yeah, even on gold right now, we're getting that push up at this close below that we talked about, push down, and now look where we're closing back above. So we could potentially look for some top side on gold. Let's go up on the time frame. So 15-minute time frame for execution. And I'm going to be executing off of my phone today on Top Step. One hour time frame. Yeah, this is clean. We're at a 0.03%. Is that right? Let's pull open our thing. No, negative 43%. I thought so. That didn't even seem right. Negative 42%. Like I said, I usually like to look at the percentage, because say I have the lock screen on my phone. Okay, let's just use this as an example. Right there, you'll see the percentage. Okay, if I have my phone out and I'm entered a trade, I want to be able to look at the percentage and not have so much invested into actually watching the chart, because like I can see all I need to see. Like watching a percentage go down instead of watching these giant red candles go down if I'm in drawdown is way easier to manage. So that's just how I look at it. But I want to go ahead and let's go ahead and place a trade here. Entry there. And we'd have to stop back below. And then we will be targeting these highs for sure, possibly even this high. I may be jumping the gun, but I don't really feel that way just because of this close on this candle we got on the 1 hour. And then the way that we reached that liquidity zone on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. Okay, and I'm going to run a pretty tight stop on this. Especially after this impulse back above. And then I know if I get taken out, I don't feel bad about it because I'm following my plan. This is definitely part of my plan. We could look for some move higher because you got to think about it. We just came out of from Asia session. We're just coming out of the London session here shortly, and usually those two are going to carry the volume in a certain direction, and then you'll get a correction in between London and New York. So yeah, look, we're already in profit. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we got news at 7:30. I don't pay attention to news other than, is it a red folder? Is it a yellow folder? Let's look at this trade that I had on gold this week though. Oh, it may not have been a beautiful trade. Less than one zoom out. Yeah. We still have an hour. I should have waited for that 4-hour close. Let me look at where we're at on the 15 still. I'm going to wait on this 15-minute close since I'm already entered into it. I'm not going to close it right away. On the 4-hour though, it is not pretty. I wouldn't have entered if I'd seen this. I would have waited for some better structure. We could still get this continued push down, so I may flip my bias. We'll see. It's not a guaranteed. But I am in the position. I am aware that we have this liquidity zone here. We're on the 1 hour for this. And I'm mainly, like I said, I entered this. We had this doji just about, which can mean a continuation. So I executed off the 15-minute time frame. So we're going to hold until the end of the 15 minutes to see how this candle closes. If this candle closes back below here, back below this liquidity zone, I'm just going to go ahead and probably cut my losses. If it closes up above here, I may get sorry, I was reading a message. My friend messaged me. Get you some friends that are up at 2 a.m. I'm in Mountain Time, so 2 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay, back to what I was saying though. Is if we look over here on the 4-hour, we're now getting this channel that's starting to form. Here, let's clean this up just a tad. Not too much though. 1, 2, this would be third touch up top. And then if we go into the hour, we'll be able to see that a lot better. And we're risking 19 pips on this trade. So again, even though it's negative, I'm either going to get stopped out or I'm going to wait for the 15 minutes. But we took a beautiful trade yesterday. We didn't quite have this markup. You should go to maybe the stream before this that we had and check it out. But yeah, we had this beautiful flag push up. Another beautiful flag right here. If we take this trend line, just extend it down, push up. This is your fake out, okay? Market came down, pushed up, and then it wicked all the way back down here. And guess what this was? Liquidity zone. Okay, so that got grabbed and then it took off and went higher. And it came down below. And what I was waiting for was kind of what we're doing now. There's the low. It failed to break it the first time. We got that push higher. Okay, read between the lines. It came up and that's the high. And then it came down and it still failed to break this low right here. So then after it failed to break that low, or the high, we have another failed low off of this one. After it failed to break this and started going higher, we entered our first positions on Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know why I just went over there for my long tool. But yeah, first positions, we had 2 take profits. That was our first take profit. Again, running a pretty tight stop loss. And I can sharpen that down. This is just an example on the 1 hour. But we had this for liquidity zone. I'll show you those real quick there, here, and then on the top right here was number 3. And then market came back down. It formed this. It's a flag, but it's not a perfect flag. There's also, I believe, a small liquidity zone right here. And as soon as we started getting this push up, I entered in again there, risk below here. And then that's how we took that huge trade on gold. Delete these though. Just figured I'd walk you through that while wait. Oh, there's the 15-minute close. Let's go ahead and zoom back in on this one. Oh, and look, close below there. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut our losses short. Mainly because 15-minute didn't close the way I wanted it to, and we go back up again to the 4 hour. We have an hour to the end of the 4 hour, and I should have looked at that first, but I was a little too trigger happy. Didn't follow my process as I should have. So yeah, nothing too crazy on gold. I think it's might just continue to be slow until we get news at 7:30. So yeah, follow for more ideas just like this, and we'll catch you back tonight, and then tomorrow, and then Sunday. And then you can also look forward for Monday evening Asia session. So you'd look for a video tomorrow or tonight during Asia session to review the day. And then Saturday, we're going to review the week and start our market forecast for the week. And then Sunday, we're not going to mark up until like an hour before Asia session. And then we're going to do a video an hour before Asia session, so you can expect a video then. And then Monday, we won't have a video till Monday afternoon, probably around like 2 or 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And since I'm making this call off of the 4-hour, I'm leaving my chart on the 4-hour time frame to see how we get a close on this candle. And if the market goes without you, the market goes without you. If you have fear of missing that bus, then you're going to end up trying to take every bus that comes along, because you don't realize that if you have fear of missing out on one trade, you have fear of missing out on every single trade. So just delete the fear and just have that mantra, like tell yourself, there's going to be more than one opportunity. It's okay if this thing goes with or without me. Until next session, peace.